Bit of a change of pace today.
Oh, where's the ratchet go? Cock. Oh yeah. Yucky.
Done. So this one's good to go. Bit of a change of pace today. Going to be doing some more on the Fiesta, but for now we've got a mini service to do on a Mini. To be fair, it's not a mini service, it's a full service. So we're going to be doing air filter, oil. I've also got another couple of little jobs on this. It's got a bit of a weep from the rocker cover. Really common on these. The rocker covers are plastic, they warp. It's expected of a car this age. And also the headlights could do with a bit of a polish. So I'm going to do them in a way that every single detailer who ever sees this video will hate, because it isn't the correct way of doing it. But it works, it lasts about a year, and for MOT it's ideal. Obviously the correct way of doing it would be a full machine polish and spray it and lacquer it and sand it. I throw polish over it with a G3 and they come up like brand new. So that's what I'm going to do. So no more chatting, let's get straight into it. Get it jacked up, get the engine oil drain in. Whilst that's happening, rocker cover off, and then we'll do the rest of the service while rocker cover's off. And then the last thing we'll do, rocker cover on, get the headlights polished. Let's get it. So I don't recommend putting your head underneath like I'm about to do here. That's the only way that I could see where the axle stand was going to go into the subframe. Yeah, I'll go a bit harder and go subframe. So I've got my fat arse underneath it. So now that I've got it secured underneath, I'm going to do my usual, just give it a bit of a check over whilst it's jacked up. It just makes sense to give it a once over, see if we can spot any issues early on. These are known for two things. One is the anti-roll bar links failing and the dust boots splitting at the top. Okay. And the coil spring snapping, usually at the bottom, not the can snap at the top. Both of those are fine. Shock absorbers nice and dry pretty much. And the leaking. Yeah. I've got a shitload of life. Brand new. She good?
Well, I did want to. I was looking at changing the brake pads.
Yeah, the fronts look good. This has got a bit of a lip on them, but
yeah. No, where's the ratchet go? Cock, look at them. The next step, of course, is let's get the engine oil draining so we can crack on with the rest of the work while the engine's draining. Easy. Nice. That stops you getting covered, but yeah. I've not got one. So, boom. Can you undo the oil filter cap for me? I should stop it glugging. Nice. Cool, so that's draining. In the meantime, we'll do the rock cover. Didn't go very well. Cool, so whilst the engine's draining, we're going to get the rock cover off. Nice and easy on these. Pop all these catches up, the leads then pop out of the coil packs, and then you can move the wiring out the way once you sort of pull this plastic cover off. Next up then is just very forcefully lift the coil packs out and they pop out. They're just a bit stiff. So we'll get all four of them out, then there's a load of 10mm bolts to undo, get them off, and then the rock cover can lift off nice and easy. Hello. It's not a normal spark plug socket though. Is it not? Well, you can get away with using a normal 15 or 40. Because you don't fit the one. Yeah. It's either like a star shape. Yeah. Yeah, 15. There we go. Yeah, 15. It's normal spark plug socket. Is it like a 6-sided? Yeah.
Doesn't do anything.
I hate it with a 12-sided.
I'll do this one, the closest one.
So here we're just whipping out the spark plugs.
Use this to grab it. That's it. Pop. In really good condition, to be fair, colour-wise, the gap's not too big. Press it, it's been replaced. Get it in, break it open, and then lever it up. Yeah. Try and do it with like a twisting motion.
This one is mental. It's not you, it's the car.
Probably never been rocked.
No, it won't have been.
Weird design though.
Yeah, somewhat common on these cars. But not on every car.
There we go.
Try and reuse it. It's just a normal cable tie that goes through there, so I can get a bit of cable tie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would you record a video to?
no, I'm not going to video it until it's back here. I will probably film me collecting it, but I won't
Actually release it.
It might be part of the.
Now, as you probably noticed, I have a helper. And Dan normally gives me a hand doing filming and helping out with other stuff with the cars. So it was about time I gave him a hand with his car. And, I mean, seeing as it's his car, he's getting pretty hands-on as well.
So while the rocker cover's getting whipped off, all the bolts have just been pulled out now. What I'm going to do is get the coolant reservoir out of the way so I can get to the oil filter, which is just down here. I've taken off the intake pipe with the 2 Jubilee clips. So we'll get that off, get that changed. I've left the drain plug out, like I always say. When you take the oil filters out, they will then drip a bit more back into the sump, and it'll probably start draining a bit more as well. So we'll get that off, get that changed, get the air filter done as well whilst we're in this position, and then, yeah, rock cover gasket. And then there's one more job, which is these headlights and the boot lid switch, which is quite common on these. Water gets in behind them and it corrodes the switch. That went well. That's under pressure still, is what that is. Evaporate. Such a tit. Turbo's good, no play or anything. Should now. Just lift straight up, like that. Easy. Pretty clean.
What's the time? I'm guessing this is chain.
Yeah.
Under on that guy.
Just looking for whether to lift it or move it, but it's not. Cool, so that's the old filter off. Just going to put the new one in. Put a smear of oil around the seal. We'll replace the seal from the housing as well. Good to go. The camera with my finger, put a smear of oil around the seal. Grab a new filter. Check it's not sided, it's not. Push it until it clicks. And then struggle to get it back in down the side of the engine where it's meant to screw in. It's a bit of a pig to get to. Not too bad if you got a code reader, but can be a pain. Pretty clean.
What's this?
A bit of dirt. Right. Yeah, it does make a mess.
I'm just wishing I didn't actually go through insurance.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
It's because I was flapping because I was moving. Oh, I listened to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got another one where she's in the Wild West. That's really good.
Cool, so now we've finished with doing oil draining. Just going to put the sump plug back in. He's got a brand new sump plug, which is nice. Comes with a nice new copper washer. So we'll get that screwed in. We'll get the car dropped down, and then the service is very nearly done. We just need to top up the engine oil. I need to give it a good wipe underneath here, because that has gone everywhere. Yucky.
And there's something else then.
I do like Kinetec stuff, it's good.
Yeah.
I'd never buy it. Yeah. So that is the service done. I'm going to attack the headlights next, and then the boot lid at the end. So what we're going to do next is, I've already given the headlights a bit of a wipe just with a clean rag, just to get any sort of contamination off there, so we're not causing any scratches or swirl marks. And I'm going to use some G3 compound. Really, really good stuff. With some water, so we're going to put a little bit of water on there as well, just so that it doesn't burn the headlights, because it can get quite hot with G3. And I'm going to use the machine polisher with a medium pad, perforated medium pad, and on a fairly low setting to start with, and then I'll sort of brittle the setting up a little bit more, and that should cut through this yellowing on the top of the headlight. I will do the whole headlight, but I'm going to concentrate on the yellowing on the top, because this damage is just the sun and age on the surface of the plastic, and if you cut this off the surface, then you're good to go. You should then put a protective lacquer over the top of that, but we're not going to do that here because I haven't got any. So we're just going to improve the look. This should last 6 months to a year, and it'll be good to go. And I've done this loads of times, and as long as you keep on top of it, it's usually pretty good. Let's get into it. So I've wet it, and I've got some G3 on there, and I'm just going to dab the pad just to get some of the polish onto the pad, and then fire it up. I've got a fairly low setting. I've got it on 3 at the moment just to start it off so it doesn't spray everywhere. And I'm just going to let the machine do the work, so if I press too hard, see it's not spinning? If I let go, it starts spinning. I'm just going to let the machine do all the work. You don't need a lot of pressure. Just let the cutting compound do its job. And just follow the contours. Don't hold it in one place for too long. That's what we want. Nice even coverage. So I increase the speed a bit more, and already that's looking a hell of a lot better. I'm just going to use some more G3, so now the pad's damp to the touch, not too warm. That's why I like to use a perforated pad, because you don't get as warm as solid pads. I'm going to put some more G3 just on its own, just on this sort of main affected area, so I can try and cut through that. The best way to do that would be some grades of sandpaper, 800, 1000, 2000 and then 3000, all wet sanding to get it to a nice even finish, then machine polish with the G3, then with some car polish, then wipe the car polish clean with a bodywork sort of cleaning pad with some sort of cutting compound stuff on there. Then you'd finish off with a lacquer coverage and machine polish that lacquer. But I'm not going to be doing much of that because I haven't got half of that stuff with me. So we're going to give it a nice good machine polish with G3 and get it to a nice flat level surface. And then just maintain the polish will usually be enough to protect it. Right, let's put more G3 on. Yeah, looks better though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Getting there. Just try and get through that a little bit.
Yeah. It's rubbish that it happens because of the sun.
Yeah, just eats through that protective layer that's on the headlights from the factory.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, it cleans it up quite well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that one's really...
So
that's one done. Pretty happy with that. Got some polish on it. We're going to do the other side. The other side is considerably worse, so you'll see a bit more of a sort of transformation with that one. And then yeah, last bit's the boot lid. That's it, we're done. Cool, so that's that pretty much done. I'm not going to go any further with it. That's a hell of a lot better than it was when we started. Still a bit of yellowing from the plastic. I think the plastic has started to fade on this one. But yeah, the main thing is that it's clear. It'll allow light through. MOT wise, it won't be an advisory or a potential fail if the beam pattern's affected. So yeah, that's it. Now is just the boot release catch. Get that swapped out. It's only a few bolts, and this car is done. Mini service on a Mini. Sorted. Cool, so these are held on with these little sort of clip things. They're a bit of a pain to release, but once you do get them released, they're not too bad. But they do just clip on and clip off. They've got not much in the way of sealing, which is what obviously makes them fail. So what we'll do, just try and get this last one out without breaking anything.
Dan here very helpfully reminded me that there was still a screw left and provided me with a screwdriver to remove.
It's a really common issue on these.
Should I do a test before I put the screw back in?
Yeah. Oh. Cool, so that's everything done on the Mini. As you've just seen a few seconds ago, the boot lid works, the release works, and the number plate light works. The headlights are polished and the service is done, so this one's good to go. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and on to the next one, which will be Fiesta focused. It'll be very Fiesta focused because I want to try and get it MOT this weekend or early next week, so that then it's good to go. I can park it up, and then the new owner, when he's back next week or at the end of next week, can take it and send me many, many monies, because I need them. My latest purchase has been quite scary and has taken lots of money out of my account, so I need to put money back into my account. But yeah, on to the next one.